Today, of course, the topic is very clearly written in front of you, NABARD Grade A 2022. So about the introduction, about the orientation, about some topics, about the syllabus and so much more we're going to discuss in this just right away in front of you. So moving forward with the session, yes, we are here again with the NABARD thing and again discussing a few things which will again lead us to a better vision for the introduction and for the orientation of the NABARD Grade A examination 2022. So my dear, in phase 1 you all know the pattern of the exam pattern. If we discuss and we talk about the examination pattern of phase 1 of the exam, that is in front of you. When we talk about reasoning, it has 20 questions for 20 marks. If we talk about English, it has got 40 questions for 40 marks. If we talk about the computer knowledge, it has got 20 questions, 20 marks. General awareness for 20 and 20 again. Quant part is for 20 and 20. So social and economic issues, they are again 40 with 40, and the agriculture and rural development again 40 questions, 40 marks. So total number of questions 200. This we all are aware, and the maximum marks is 200. Again, the composite time of around 2 hours is there, that is 120 minutes. So now we'll be discussing the in-depth detail of the English part, which says 40 questions, 40 marks. So herein, my dear, this is somewhat in a way we'll be doing an intro to the session and the orientation also in this session only. Reason being, we'll be discussing each and everything here in detail today. So in detail, if we talk about, I will be telling you what exactly reading comprehensions are and what all schemes we will be following to make sure that yes, our reading comprehension is at par. We all are doing it at par. So herein, guys, we will be discussing some strategies, some approach, some those techniques, those tricks, how to make this sure that yes, you all are on the same pace. Now, herein what you need is the consistency. So you need consistency, accuracy, and of course a better command, a quality reading, speedy reading. That is only and only possible if in case you are very focused, you are very consistent, very focused on your reading part. Now this reading will be developed and enhanced by what? This reading will be developed and enhanced by your newspaper analysis, be it any newspaper you pick up. This will come only with the analysis, only with the reading skills of the newspaper which you take up. Now my dear, for this, the best news is that at 8 AM I am taking a regular session on the Hindu analysis on your channel itself, completely in English medium. Do come, watch the session, see the session, and you will get to know much about it. Then the next part is the clause test. Now my dear, when we talk about this vocabulary, when we talk about clause test, when we talk about fillers, so this is something which will be covered in your vocabulary itself. So vocabulary will not only consist of just 2, 3, 4 things. This will consist of your idioms and phrases, your one word substitutions, your antonyms and synonyms, your phrasal verbs, your clause test, your fillers, because clause test and fillers will take up those words from the vocabulary which again you have to make sure you are very thorough with. Now again, one information for all of you is here. 1 PM sharp daily I am taking up a vocabulary session on English medium, Adda 24/7 English medium, just to make sure each and every word is clear. So whatever is covering, so we are covering up the previous year questions, we are covering up the current questions from the analysis, from the editorials, from the newspapers, and so much more. Moving forward to the sentence improvement. Now sentence improvement is something wherein you have to make sure how to improve the sentence, how to make the sentence better, spotting the error. This will take up, my dear, all your grammatical rules. So wherever we talk about the grammar rules, which grammar rules are we talking here? We'll just discuss it in detail. If we talk about, I talk about some parts of speech, some tenses, some active and passive voice, some subject verb agreement, some article. So these are all called your These everything, parts of speech covers up your 8 things together. So all these things will cover the grammatical rules, and in them this will be covering the error spotting. So error spotting means you have to contextually, grammatically make the sentence error free, and that can only be possible with the appropriate knowledge of the concepts and the grammar rules. Now when we talk about this fill in the blanks, again you have single fillers, you have double fillers, you have triple fillers also. You never know when it's written fill in the blanks in the question paper, it will be asking you a single filler or a double filler. Probably the examiner's mood changes and he or she can, you know, give the question based on double filler. So we have to be very prepared. Sorry. So this fillers, again I am repeating, this fillers, clauses, vocabulary. Each thing depends here on your vocabulary part itself. Now when I talk about the word sentence rearrangement and para jumble, so you have to make sure you are making contextually and grammatically correct. The rearrangement which you are doing, that is making the paragraph or the sentences grammatically and contextually correct. Now in this case what you have to do, herein you have to try some approach about what will be the intro, what will be the starter, what will be the connectors in between, how you will be connecting the. So the only part wherein students lack, and I get questions from students, ma'am, how, just tell us some strategy, tell us some approach to be very accurate in these type of questions. So that is, you have to think what will be the introduction, you have to think what will be the connectors, you have to think what will be the conclusion. So do not worry, I will be taking each and every topic for all of you with the exact strategy and exact approach. So this is just the syllabus part here for part 1, phase 1. And question based on new pattern and tenses. Again, tenses I covered here only, so I am not discussing it here because I have covered this here. Right. So apart from this, guys, if we discuss something very important, I will be teaching you each and every topic in such a way wherein I'll be discussing the strategy, the approach. I will be discussing the basic to advance. For example, if let's just suppose supposedly we are taking up a topic, this is an example. We are taking up an example, pronoun here. I'll tell you what pronoun is, right? I will tell you what pronoun is. I will tell you what are its types. I will tell you or give you some examples. I will do some basic questions with you. Then I will take you to the advanced questions. I will be also picking up some previous year questions. So this is how I will be teaching all of you. This is how my strategy will be, even if you take up a paid batch or I am teaching you otherwise. I will make sure that this is the strategy we are following for each and every topic. So if I have written here topic and I have given this example to you, this takes up for any part. If I take up tenses, if I take up your voice and so on. So this will be the strategy, that how we will be moving forward, how we will be approaching. So another phase, another thing is here. So alright, this thing, the previous thing, my dear, I have already discussed very in detail with all of you. The paper takes up of 200 marks. There will be 120 minutes, that is 2 hours. And again, the answer for every wrong answer, this will be 0.25 marks, that is the 1/4 mark. So I have discussed this in detail with each one of you in the previous session. If in case you are not available in the session, make sure you go, click and check the video, just replay the video. So my dear, if we talk about the phase 2 exam pattern, so this is the exam pattern in which English segment, again this will be an online descriptive paper for 90 minutes. The number of questions will be 3 here, total marks would be 100 here. Again, going up to the another one, this is for the social and economic part. I am not discussing this part here because we have discussed when I did the syllabus part. So focusing just on English, again 90 minutes, 100 marks and 3 questions. So when we discuss about these 3 questions, our questions will be based on essays, précis writing and the comprehension. Now comprehension and some business and office correspondence. Herein, if we talk about the English, this shall be framed in a manner to assess the writing skills of the candidate. How well is he or she trying to express? How well he or she is trying to understand the topic. So this is why the agenda of phase 2, the descriptive paper, is just that. Now I will be giving you in detail again what will be the intro part, what will be the body part, wherein you will be using some facts and figures, wherein you will be putting your suggestions, wherein you will be giving some XYZ things, and how well you will be concluding, how well you will conclude it. This will be the essay part. How will you be carrying it forward? For precise writing and comprehension, again I am telling you guys, if you really want to be very, very firm, very, very accurate at your reading skills. So at your reading skills, this is the session for all of you. Again and again I am mentioning that. So again, this type of questions, my dear, 6 descriptive questions are there, out of which 4 are to be asked. Again, 15 marks for 2 questions and 10 marks for each. Again, this we discussed in the last thing, which I am not going to take up again. This is the interview pattern. If we discuss about the phase 3 pattern, this is the interview wherein the candidates again will be judged on phase 2 and phase 3 both. Right. So this is phase 3. Right. So herein if we discuss, my dear, yes, now if we talk about phase 3, in this your interview, that is phase 3, and your phase 2, both will be concluded to come up with the, so this carries a weightage of 50 marks. Again, candidates are shortlisted for the interview based on the phase 2 marks. The final selection will be based on your interview and your phase 2 marks. That is phase 2 and phase 3, which I just wrote it here. Moving forward, I had given you a very in-depth analysis of something which I was trying to convey you, which means clearly so when we talk about so this is again your objective part, this is again your subjective part, or you can say the descriptive one, and this is again the interview part. So guys, first of all, please make sure one thing very clearly in your mind here. In part 1, you have 40 marks from the phase 1. Herein you have 100 marks from phase 2, and then you have the interview part again. So I am just saying you in context to English that English is not just like a cakewalk. You have to score really, really well in all the phases to make sure you are thorough with the paper. You are getting the desired result, you are reaching the desired result. Now, how will you make sure? Only practice will do that. If you keep on practicing, no. With practice, you need to have a doubt session. And wherein you will get that doubt session from? You simply have to log into Adda 24/7. That is here. I think the page was open. I'm sorry if I missed it out. You will go on to the link, and my dear, herein, just herein, you will be typing directly just see what I am writing in here. NABARD grade A. So once, my dear, you type in NABARD grade A here, again many things will come in front of you right from the here itself. When you say this is NABARD grade A and B, the phase 1 prelims, right? From herein you can see again this is grade B, this is A and B both. Herein, once you click onto the click onto this thing, you will see this is English medium ebook, comprising of what? Again, everything is mentioned here. Right, then the salient features are also there, full length mocks are also there, detailed concepts are also there. So everything is very well planned and given here. And when you go into the view offers, first of all, this amount is not that much, still you will get a discount. How? And you can apply in Y536S. Yes, here we go, apply. So when you apply this code, okay guys, so when you apply in this code, again this book will only and only be for rupees 372, and that too valid for 6 months. You're getting 17% of discount on this amount. The amount is only 372, but the code is Y536S. So you have to apply in S also with this. Here is the code. I hope you have understood the session, the topic very, very well. I have tried telling you not only just this thing, but also I made sure that how we will be going by it, that is from basic to advanced. How I told you that we will be covering these particular topics here. Right. Apart from this, I must bring it to your notice. If you talk about the RRB thing, that is also, again, the books are also available. Similarly, you will go on to the search column. You can just type in RRB. You will be applying in the code Y536S. This will make sure that you are getting 17% of discount on the written amount there. Alright guys, again, so if you have any sort of doubts, questions and queries, I am quite sure you can just visit the YouTube channel. You can visit the channel also. When you guys will visit the channel, you will see the YT timetable which is there in front of you, that which session is happening when. Also, kindly go review the sessions, review the classes. Do not forget to join morning 8 AM session. This is solely based on this The Hindu. Other than this, the 1 PM session which is focusing on your vocabulary. So guys, vocab will make sure you are covering your clause tests, fillers, your idioms and phrases and so much more in this particular session, and this will make sure that your reading skills are quite strong now. So both the sessions are equally important. Do not miss. Both these sessions are happening on Bankers Adda 24/7 English medium, or you can say it Adda 24/7 English medium. And also this session is successfully running on regulatory bodies SO at 8 AM in the morning. Be aware of this thing, 1 PM and 8 AM. Do not forget to join in the session. And yes, you can definitely see the PDFs, in which the link is given in the comment box, in the description box. You can just be connected to the link and you will be getting the PDFs as well. Alright. So if you talk about this runs at Adda 24/7 English medium. I hope this is clear to everyone. If in case still you want me to show you this particular thing, I can, no problem. You will be going in so you'll click onto the YouTube, my dear. Once you click onto YouTube, you can directly type in my name here again, Amrit Kaur. The moment you type in Amrit Kaur, you will see so many videos here, and again, this is the video from today itself. You can just see. Again, you don't have to type anything, just type Amrit Kaur. This will appear again, regulatory bodies and SO and Bankers Adda. The Hindu analysis, the in-depth analysis of 18th of June. That is the upcoming, that is of course the tomorrow, which is upcoming one, right? And you will get so many videos here. So you will get to know exactly about the previous things which we had covered, and I'm sure you will be again, what you have to do is you just have to make sure you are clicking onto the videos and replaying and reviewing them, which will give you a better edge over everything. So on YouTube, just go type in, the playlist is there. I'm sure you guys will get better results from them. Alright guys, thank you so much. It was lovely meeting all of you and discussing few things with you over here. I would be looking forward for the feedback and of course your comments. If in case you have any doubts, any questions, any queries, do come up with your questions in the comment box. Thank you so much. This is Amrit Kaur taking a leave and would like to see each one of you tomorrow 8 a.m. sharp for the editorial analysis, that too the in-depth analysis. Thank you so much guys.